Mine too. I feel like I belong here. Is that weird?
No. I feel the same way. I feel like if I could just stay here, I'd be happy. But if the boys ever show up, it'd be like the best night ever.
I wonder if they actually planned on meeting us.
Who knows? Does it really matter?
I guess not. It was sort of fun anyways. Sneaking out.
Yeah. I wish Andrew would just hurry up.
It's getting late. Do you think anyone's noticed that we're gone?
Probably not.
We should get back.
I bet Andrew's already there. She'll laugh at us in the morning because we actually waited for her.
But what if she's still out there?
We'll run into her on the way up.
Maybe. But maybe we should look for her just in case.
Okay. I'll go this way and you go over there. I'll see you at the top.
See ya.
See them?
I don't even know what to look for. God, I hate waiting. Is it really that hard to show up on time? Especially for things like this. Important things.
If it were me, I think I would have been on time. And again, I probably would have split up the group in the first place.
It's always easier to say what you would have done. But you weren't there. You're missing out on the flavor of the moment, the sense of intoxication.
I know, I just thought...
I've heard it all! I've been telling it to myself for the past 10 years! I'm sorry. I'm just frustrated, that's all. I'm here to do something, but I don't know that it will accomplish what I want it to.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
But what if she's still out there? We'll run into her on the way up.
Maybe. But maybe we should go and look for her just in case.
Okay.
Kevin?
I'll go this way and you go over there. See you at the top.
Josh? Robbie? Guys, come out. I can hear you. Kevin? Josh, this isn't funny. Robbie? Guys, where are you?
what I remember, that's all. It feels like there's something missing.
You didn't come here to get all sentimental.
So why did we come here?
It was your idea.
To meet, I know, but why did we have to come out here? Why couldn't we have stayed back in the diner?
You said you wanted to come back out here again.
No, I didn't.
You said you wanted to come here to, you know, solve the murder.
No, I never said that.
Yeah, you did. In the letter you wrote me, asking me to come down.
I never wrote you and asked you to come down. You asked me. Correction, you told me to come down. I have the letter right here.
You asked which weekend would be good. So I invited you down for this one. First letter
I only wrote you one letter. What was that?
It was probably just a chipmunk or something, Michelle. You haven't changed a bit.
Kel, do you remember that song we used to sing? You know, the one we sang that night before we left and we both started crying?
Yeah, why?
I found myself humming it tonight at the diner. Only I couldn't remember any of the words.
How did it go?
Linger a little longer here with you. Such a perfect night, it doesn't seem quite right. This is my last night with you.
That was a red.
Keep going.
What?
There's more.
Yeah, I just can't remember the words right now.
Michelle, why the hell are we here? I don't know. So let's go. It can't hurt to try, Cal.
Try what?
Try and solve this.
We're not going to solve anything.
You never know.
Look, there's just so much you don't know. I don't want to do this now, okay? I don't want to.
I was just hoping to be able to put this night, that night, behind me, that's all.
How?
I just feel like maybe we're missing something. A clue.
That's bullshit.
But why? Why is it? Don't you want this to end?
It has. I've buried it. We've all buried it except for you.
And what have you buried? How can you be satisfied with this ending?
Because I really do not care anymore, Michelle. Andrea was a bitch. Looking back on it now, I don't know why I was her friend that week. She treated all of us like absolute crap. I don't know how you can live in the past.
I haven't had much of a choice.
Oh, and what's that supposed to mean?
It means that for the past 10 years, I've had to deal with this myself. I haven't had the luxury that you've had of living in a community where people understand what you're going through.
And you think that makes it easier?
Anything has to be easier than going through it alone.
Well, I guess I never thought of it that way.
Why did you cut me off?
Cut you off.
After the first few letters, you just stopped writing back.
I don't know. I guess I just couldn't see.
There is something there. Something's eating at you.
I don't think I can do this again.
to. I'm asking you to put it behind you for good.
I thought I had.
Why didn't you tell me what the police had found?
I did.
Only first things, that she'd been murdered and that there were signs of struggle.
Look, I thought that the less you knew, the easier it would be for you. I didn't want to bring it up. I didn't want to be the ghost from your past dragging all these chains in your safe little life. I thought you deserved that. That freedom.
Freedom? What How is that freedom? Every day I wondered. I still wonder. I've been playing this night over and over in my mind so many times that it's still alive. It just lives and breathes inside me like a parasite. And all that I can think of is that maybe if I knew or if I'd known, I wouldn't have.
Believe me, Michelle, you still would have. It doesn't make it any easier to know things. It makes it worse in a way.
But how? It takes away some of the
But it also creates new possibilities. Okay? Just take the rape, for example. When I heard about that, I thought to myself, gee, now I know Michelle couldn't have killed her.
What? Me? How could you?
Really, Michelle, what was I supposed to think? She had rope burn on her neck, wrist, and ankles. Not just rope burn. It was twine. The twine had been wrapped around her so tightly that all those little pieces that fray off got stuck in her broken skin like slivers. Hundreds of little slivers.
How could I have done something like that?
Well, if memory serves me correctly, you did seem to jump for that roll of twine I dropped that night.
I was being helpful.
Sure seemed that way to me at first, but looking back on it now.
Looking back on it like this, Kelly, it does so much damage. Memory, it's a funny thing. It can recreate the past. And you begin to remember details of events that never really happened. You can't go searching for answers where they don't exist. Besides, there were 2 rolls of twine.
I was just playing out every possibility like you were doing now, Michelle. You see, I know just as well as you that your memory can warp images, blend things together so that everything becomes intertwined. You're right. Memory is a funny thing.
Don't you see then? That's exactly what's happened here. I couldn't have killed her. She was raped, remember?
That's what I thought too for the longest time. And I hoped it was true. But a year or 2 ago, I found out that she was raped after she died. A friend of mine joined the police force a while back. I asked them to open up the file and take a look. They had hidden that from all of us.
But why?
Because it changes everything, don't you see that? It opens the door to the possibility.
There's just so many loose ends.
But how could one of us,
One of who?